Oh, shit. Oh, no. And we're back for another one of our Tier 4 movies of the month. This one's sponsored by Leon Ilion, and it's Master and Commander starring Russell Crowe. Thanks again to Leon for making this possible. I don't know anything about this movie other than it's about ships, and I think the 1800s. Oh, it could be the 1700s. I just got that confused on Black Sails recently, where I thought they were in the 1800s when they were in the 1700s. It's one of the hundreds, and it wasn't the 1900s. And I believe this was before Russell Crowe threw a phone at somebody in an Australian hotel. I believe it was before that. This was before his anger period. So, since I don't know anything about it, let's just get straight into this shit. 1805. They're kind of straddling the line, so that's pretty cool. You had to keep your eyes open back then, boy. And your telescope open. No harm in another look. Oh, shit.
Down! All hands down!
Damn. It's just that fast, boy.
Steady, boys!
Man, they're getting their asses kicked. I don't imagine holes in the side of your boat is very good. Pull like you're pulling a Frenchman off your mother. Well, that's not very nice. And I'm pretty sure it's racist.
Ship bound for England, you understand?
Estava indo pela costa.
Sim, estava indo pela costa.
Man, that mail system seems precarious as
Large amount
fuck.
of war French stopped here on the 10th and then headed south.
Meta grande.
Anytime there's a ship going to England, put this mail on there. Okay, sure, I'll remember. But first, running like the wind.
The sun down to the horizon. When it's
The fuck are they doing? It's gonna be something dangerous and probably very stupid. Interesting, they still got their lights on in the back there, right? Knowing that these motherfuckers are chasing them. Maybe it's part of this trick, whatever this trick is. Oh, right. Yeah, that is what they're doing. Gotcha.
click that. Douse your light.
Yep. That's what, okay. I should have never doubted him. Question is, wouldn't they wonder why the lights are still on?
Hard alarm.
They're about to fuck these motherfuckers up. Oh, I thought they were circling around to attack him. Man, these are miserable ass conditions, man. Jesus. This is back when the ships were made of wood and the men were made of iron. This is unbelievable, man. The production quality of this is just incredible.
Brexit is acting as a sea anchor! We must cut it loose! It's going to sink us!
Before answering, I'm compelled to ask, am I speaking with my old friend? Or to the ship's captain?
Well, as a friend.
As a friend.
They think you're a piece of shit.
To the sun!
Flippers be drinking for no reason. To the sun.
Ida disguised herself as an ant. And here's an insect. It's taken on the shape of a thorn.
One thing I didn't expect, like, at all, like, I would have lost $1 million betting on this, is that this would be a teaching ship, right? Maybe they all did this. I thought maybe one or two cabin boys, right? But they have, like, a whole crew of, like, young people that they're training to become lifelong sailors, right? Like, I didn't realize they would do that. Obviously, they did it. That's how you learn, right? You don't have simulators back then. But they're just showing the side to the, like, navies of the time that I didn't realize.
Never occurred to me. I command the king's ship, not a private yacht. We do not have time for your damned hobbies, sir.
Yeah. This is getting ugly, man.
Were you to walk all day on the island, you might never come across it.
Trying to placate him.
Yes, that is more than likely sure.
He's so fucking irritated, man. I'm telling you, man. Every one of these fucking sail ships stories, eventually they get becalmed. I don't know how common that was, but I know they didn't like it. It was always a problem, right? Like, it was always something they're worried about. The horse latitudes in the Atlantic was an issue. They stayed the fuck away from those horse latitudes, man.
Authority.
Your
It
opposition
the
is not
egg
my
of
concern.
Misery and oppression.
You've come to the wrong shop for anarchy, brother.
That's a good line. You've come to the wrong shop. You've come to the wrong shop for anarchy.
10.
God damn, it's getting more than 10. And do we have to see every one? Like, we get it, man. I'd have stopped at 10.
Put him down.
Of course, I'm not cut out for command. I wouldn't have whipped him at all, you know. And they would probably mutinied and killed me. And, you know, you have to make these tough choices, but there's just some things, you know. He's trying to science this motherfucker. Oh, my God. Holy shit. I was about to make a joke. He's trying to silence the motherfucker. Science the motherfucker. And meanwhile, they're trying to eat the motherfucker. Oh, shit.
Calamay,
Aye, sir.
get Higgins.
Fucking idiots, man. That's the problem. When the doctor goes down, then you have to get the backup doctor, which is not a good thing. What the dumbest ass way to fucking lose a person, man. I assume he's gonna die, but you know.
He's a Frenchie.
Get this white whale, motherfuckers. He gave up on the ship and went to dry land so they could save this dude's life. Unbelievable. Now see that, he abandoned the fucking white whale.
Not at all.
Now, this I did not expect. They're like, fuck the French ship. Let's go save this motherfucker's life. I did not expect this at all, man. I'm blown away.
No. I do this with my own hand.
You're out of your fucking mind. Although, considering the alternative, maybe you're not out of your mind. Because I don't trust this dude, man. I really thought they were going to kill him off, man. Captain made the right choice. Oh, shit. Can't get away from this son of a bitch, man. It's like he's got you on GPS. That's right.
Open the cages.
The captain gave up what he wanted for your ass. Now you're going to give up what you want for his ass. I see you. It all comes back around.
It's an insect that disguises itself as a stick in order to confuse its predators.
That's how you're going to be invisible. I don't know how, but like, metaphorically speaking, I'm with you. I just don't know the details.
At least to a hungry eye, one has an appetite for whalers. I intend to take a greater interest in the bounty of nature from now on.
Yeah, you should, motherfucker. They're really baiting the hook, man.
I hear we're to free the whalers.
You ought to be stationed on the quarterdeck. I'm sorry, Will.
You knew what this was, kid.
Excuse me, sir.
Remove your hat, Blakeney. The whaler's here.
May I speak with you, sir?
We ain't got
My
time
answer
for
is
this
no.
shit, kid. Now you're actually hurting the
You'll
mission.
lead your gun crew and
You're
then
wasting
on
the
board
captain's
take
fucking
command of the
time.
ship from here on the quarterdeck. Do I make myself clear?
Take command of the ship. Thank you, sir.
Back to your station.
Sometimes you gotta appeal to their big ass fucking young ass ego, right?
Much will depend on your accuracy. However, even crippled, she will still be dangerous. Like a wounded beast.
This is a crazy ass plan, man. Wonder what would be on a whaling ship that would cause the smoke. I'm gonna have to look that up. I mean, clearly it's a thing whaling ships do. I just don't know why that would be.
Look,
See you afterwards.
I think one of these kids ain't gonna make it.
Steady now, lads.
Yeah, ain't no fun when the rabbit's got the gun, bitch. In your ass. And your retort? Yeah, this ain't gonna be that kind of party, motherfucker.
Right ahead, take the topsail!
God damn. a lot of times there would be invasion parties both directions, you know.
For home!
You're basically fighting on both ships. These motherfuckers playing possum. I don't trust it.
Looks like the job is done, sir.
Yeah.
À cheval!
I didn't think so. Of course, the person talking shit's gonna be the first one to get it. This is some brutal shit, man. That'll chase those motherfuckers back. Jesus Christ, man. Talk about some carnage. Holy shit. This kid might actually save the ship. One of the reasons captains and generals didn't live very long back then, and further back, of course, is they're leading the charge, right? If you're leading the charge, you're going to get smoked. Yeah, he did that shit smooth as hell. This motherfucker's nice with that sword, man. Jesus. Motherfucker tried it.
Le capitaine.
L'infirmerie.
Before the captain died, he said I was to give you this.
Yeah, good enough. Ah, shit.
Our old friend.
Yeah, he's better off being a naturalist. Fuck this fighting shit. With their losses and then dividing the crew between two ships, they gotta be sailing under capacity, man. Like, way under capacity.
Said he's better than no doctor at all.
I met that doctor. I spoke to him.
No, he died of fever months ago.
Oh, shit. Oh, no. The fucking captain pretended to be the doctor.
Mr. Maud, change of course. Southeast by east.
Jesus
We'll
Christ,
intercept the
man.
Acheron and we'll escort them into Valparaiso.
Aye, sir. Southeast by east.
Unbelievable. Yeah, so much for your fucking bird.
Subject to the requirements of the service.
The bird's flightless.
Yes.
Yeah, so so he's not going anywhere. So apparently that captain had no honor whatsoever, man. That's some bullshit. Well, that was another great movie recommendation from Leon. Once again, thanks for the support. And what I've noticed is all three of the movies he's recommended so far have been deep character studies disguised as action films. Like they've had this action, cloak around them. And then once you get into the movie, they whip the cloak out. And they're like, by the way, this is a deep character study. Which I would expect not less, because he's a huge fan of The Sopranos. Which The Sopranos is the same thing. Pretending to be a gangster show when really it's just a deep character study. They pull the cloak back, and once you're inside, it's too late, right? So this was fascinating. This was not the movie. Like the trailers did not tell me that this is the movie this is going to be. Of course, the trailer showed all the action, like the fighting and shit. So I thought that's what it was. 2 hours of ship-to-ship combat, right? Which is why I never saw the movie. I didn't realize this is like a deep character study, and it was basically just about their friendships. And one of the things I was thinking about during the course of the movie was, I don't think I've ever seen the ship's doctor be highlighted as like a co-protagonist. And he's really more than a doctor. He's like a scientist, right? The dude's like fucking scientist, like in space, Renaissance man, think of the kind of protagonists we usually have in this kind of movie. Usually, obviously ship's captain, duh. First mate. A lot of times, ship's captain dies in the first act, and then the first mate has to take over, or just the first mate, throughout the course of the film, or the project, or whatever. The quartermaster gets a lot of action. You never see a ship's doctor, so that was an interesting twist. And then, just their friendship was interesting. I wonder if this is based on a true story. I'm going to look it up. I know it's based on a novel, but I don't know if it's like a fictional novel or a nonfiction novel. A nonfiction book, I guess I should say. That'll be very interesting. I did say I'd heard of a ship called the Surprise, so it's possible that I've heard some of the details of whoever this captain was. Well, the other interesting thing about this was the fact that when he went in there and he saw the captain dead on the table and the guy pretending to be the doctor, there was another French person, a crew member, standing there right with him. So that other crew member knew that this was their captain, and the captain was pretending not to be the captain because he's a whole ass bitch. And he must have been looking at him like, damn, you gonna punk out like this? And then when they're all locked up together in the same room, I assume, like a brig. I assume it's like one big compartment. And so they're all sitting there looking at him like, damn. So the captain just gonna sit in here pretending that he's a ship doctor like a whole ass bitch. Obviously lost the respect of whatever crew is left. Which, not that you'd have much respect left anyway since they got soundly defeated. So, I don't know. I just think what a way to finish your career, right? Because the French captain may have thought that Russell Crowe was just going to butcher him. I don't think he would have. He just wanted to, accept the captain's surrender from him personally, right? Here's my sword. I surrender. He wanted that from the captain personally. I don't think he was going to butcher him. So what was the point of the ruse, right? But he must have thought that he was going to. And, some of the shit I've heard about the British, probably not not completely unwarranted, depending on the captain you're dealing with. But yeah, another great movie.